shortcut home. Travis Wayne Goodsill. A brand new subscriber subscribed to me because of a very old video for this channel. Travis Wayne Goodsill, the LDS Mormon Church. And it doesn't have a thumbnail picture because the old YouTube channel, the YouTube employees under orders of Mormonville were attacking me any and all ways possible. So, in case you are unaware, you can't sue the church, especially not in Utah. The church made sure that after the United States came in with the Edmunds-Tucker Act in the late 1800s and completely closed down the church. Shut it all down, disincorporated it and all. It ceased to exist. And the church, vowing vengeance on America, which they'd already done spiritually through Brigham Young, as Brigham Young blamed the United States for the murder of Joseph Smith. And the Temple Covenants included an oath of vengeance on America. And then it was transferred to Don't Tell Our Secrets, which I think was also included as well, but that one, Don't Tell Our Secrets or You Have to Kill Yourself, remained. And then Benson took it out, but still left the weapon in the hand, the evidence in the hand, the bloody hand, as it still consists to this day. It still exists to this day. So yeah, the judges in both cases, I think that was the first lawsuit that I tried, they refused to allow me to petition. They denied the presentation of evidence. And so they said that it was incoherent. That was the latest judge's response. Incoherent. Well, yeah, I haven't presented the evidence. How hard is it to realize that a Mormon judge cannot render a judgment on the church? How is that incoherent? They are required by law even to recuse themselves. But thank you, new subscriber, for your support. For whenever you get to this video. Now, an interesting thing occurred this morning at 5 to 6 a.m. I guess right before people are going to work, or I hope you're not checking YouTube while on the way to work. Unless it's by the UTA tracks. But there was a little surge. So it looks like we're getting back up there today. Apparently, people are liking LDS Prophet Dallin H. Oaks gives secret combination devotional. It's already at 92 since yesterday, and has 9 likes, 75%. So, my goodness, everything's going off at once. Can't handle the pressure. This is still taking forever to process the HD version. Nelson has... It's interesting that Oaks is paranoid about people recording him when he's away from conference. Case in point, yesterday's devotional for the youth. But I don't understand why he's so paranoid, because anytime they speak in public anyway that we're allowed to download, has plenty of ammunition to use against them in a video, as the new normalizing the lies and criminal behavior of Mormonism perfectly illustrates for Nelson. It's just, oh dear God, every time Nelson speaks, I've got so many more videos that come flooding into my mind from the Holy Ghost. So, yeah, the one that I placed on my homepage for the main video, I cannot deny my testimony that the LDS Church is false, only has 32, which is back up to the normal average. Backed up to the normal average. After the church ordered YouTube to attack me, YouTube made sure to cut my viewing down to 10s. Oh dear God. But yeah, nobody wants those kinds of videos. You guys want the scandals, the latest news. You know, Elder Bednar orders the assassination of Mormons. Even though it elicits a whole bunch of hate from Mormons. It's not me. It's him. I don't need to alter any of their words. None. I don't need to. They set it up for me perfectly. You know, even Oaks in the PBS interview. It's wrong to criticize leaders of the church even when the criticism is correct. You've got a whole ton of stuff there. But, but yeah, I'm not going to put the Dallin H. Oaks video on my homepage. That's not the main theme of this channel. You know, I cannot deny my testimony that the church is false. Yes, I can, because that's the theme of this channel. So, but yeah, going over some of these. Only one like for the Mormon women oblivious to coming millennial LDS church oppression. So that's not doing too well, but that's the newest one. 9 likes for Oaks, 4 likes for denying testimony, 5 likes for Captain Kidd, 7 likes for ex-Mormons hate me, 6 likes for Mormons show their love with obedient servitude to prophets, 3 likes for no LDS temple in Zion. Need a temple. Without the temple, we can't have the second coming, guys. And it's not even supposed to be the second coming, but if that gets your attention. Mormon millennial polygamy warning alert, only 2 likes. 5 likes for imposing sci-fi onto supernatural Mormonism. That is an awesome picture. And it's all true because I created it. 5 likes for Travis Goodsell's vlog. 5 likes for LDS Church robs Mormons of justice. 4 likes for Travis Wayne Goodsell angers the prophets again. See, that was put on my homepage until I came up with the other one. But again, nobody was going to it. 4 likes for why the LDS Church constantly caves to peer pressure. 2 likes for sacred secret discussion about Mormon murder. 4 likes for ex-Mormon leaders distract ex-Mormons. 6 likes for LDS Church pulls temple shell game on Mormons again. 6 likes for what will Mormons do when Mormon God declared as light bearer. See, we all know this. We all know this. And so why ex-Mormons aren't calling Mormons out, why Mormons aren't running and hiding, well, they are hiding, but they're denying. The church put a wall and fenced it off so that people can't go in there to see for themselves anymore. You have to get sealed or be a part of the sealing group that goes in. So when the couple goes out to take their pictures, like Karen and I did, then you can see the real truth. And that is an interesting thing that Brigham Young got from the Scottish Rites Illuminati that he was involved with before joining the church, is that in Scottish Rites Freemasonry there's the 32 degrees, the 33rd is the honorary one. And it was understood, although all those in it all claim denial. It's funny how that is. That when you start out, they allow anybody to join if they want to join, if they show that they are demonstrating an interest. Joseph Smith was in the York Rites in Vermont, as he showed that he was willing to devote himself to York Rites Freemasonry with the birth of Hiram. Spelled it Hiram as an Hiram for Hiram Abiff. And thus, 18 years later, when he moved to Palmyra, he was then made a Master Mason of the Canandaigua Lodge. And so it's intended in the Scottish Rites, which is the Evil Empire one, where at the lower levels you're pretty much clueless that you're in the Evil Empire. But as you demonstrate your brainwashing to the Evil Empire, they allow you advancements. And in each advancement, they then give you further light and knowledge of the Evil Empire to test your worthiness. If you can continue to spread the additional lies, and commit the additional crimes, to again rise up level by level. And the more you rise up, the more truth about the Evil Empire that you are granted. And Brigham Young is doing that very similar thing, where bishops are supposed to select either those of their family or those members who demonstrate the current understanding of Mormonism. So this is why I never became a leader in the church. It's because I did not demonstrate the false doctrines of Mormonism. I was always pursuing truth and actually finding in scriptures, oh, we're supposed to do this. And so, yeah, by following the Book of Mormon, I was denied leadership in the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. And my brother, on the other hand, he was turned into a high priest at a younger age than me, as he became a BYU professor, and he's no longer a BYU professor. He has fallen from his station, but according to the church, you can continue to stay as a high priest. But yeah. So there's a guy named Paul Adams. Last I saw, he was still alive, He's in California. He's critical of the church. He used to be a bishop and left the church in a huff, and I think he was excommunicated for his following the Book of Mormon. But he had interesting things that fit that type of pattern, where he said that when you are called to be an apostle, they bribe you with $1 million. But it's not until you get into the upper 6 that you then are given fuller access to the whole thing. So that the lower half are still kept in the dark, but they're bribed with what the Russians call compromat. So that if you betray the church, well, you've got to give back the $1 million now, don't you? And yeah, it gets people criminally dirty. At first I didn't think it had any merit, what Paul was claiming, but the more I'm doing church history, church research, and the more I'm finding out about the church, as with Dallin H. Oaks' secret combination thing, he may not be incorrect at all. But yeah, very disturbing if that's the case, but fits the pattern. We'd have to check the financial records to confirm, but yeah. So I guess the main point of this video is just to let you know that I have priorities as to what I'm trying to accomplish, and I know that you guys are demonstrating what you want from me versus what you don't want from me. And as much as I would love to be able to give you Oaks videos on a regular daily basis, that's not the intention. Is just to condemn the church for every little thing they do. It's to re-educate you into the whole thing of Mormonism, because we've all been told wrong. Even ex-Mormons, when they think they know the truth, now they're still lied to, and they're still spreading the lies. And when you do that, other people learn that you're lying to them, and then they join the church. Because, well, they can't trust ex-Mormons because they're just bitter ex-employees, ex-chattel, as we are in the church. Oh, look at that. The new normalizing immediately got a thumbs down before a view has been marked on it. Isn't that great? So he just came in, thumbs down. I'm assuming it's a he, because my analytics shows no women come to my channel. See, again, I will not pacify, flatter, and deceive you. Who does that kind of thing? Oh yeah, the Book of Mormon says Lucifer. And so, yes, I will tell you the truth and only the truth. I will not flatter, pacify, and deceive you. If you as an ex-Mormon are being deceived, I'm going to tell you. You're not going to like it. Mormons don't like it when they're told that they're being deceived. I will not flatter, pacify, and deceive you. So please understand this. This is my overarching theme. There's been too many lies going around. It's time we start sharing the truth.